Hey team, I wanted to shoot this video real quick to walk you through on how to do property boost through the Playbooks option on KVCore. This is a way to try to generate some leads to follow up with. I will also be emailing, I know I sent it to you already, Rihanna, but Michael, a video to watch on how to categorize and look for and find leads in your sphere. That is a really, really important way to do it via text messaging, basically, to find leads and to do it without any upfront cost for marketing. But I do want to show you guys this because there is some options for sharing it online without paying for a property boost, or you can do a property boost. So if you go to listings, go to company listings, which I think I'm already in, and then you'll want to hit filters. So right now select all, go to agency listings. And then for location, I always do draw on map. Now you want to pick a fairly large area surrounding where you want to be, because it's not specifically just looking in your town. These leads, you're going to be drawing people from all over the place because it's going on Facebook and stuff like that. So I've had leads, for a place in Loveland, but they're actually looking in Denver, things like that. It's just the way people look online. So I usually do a large square like that. I recommend at least 500,000 for a price point. And then you want to go down to property type, and you want to do single family, townhome, condo. If you don't do this on KVCore, it will pull all the listings that are pending or under contract as well. We want to find listings that are active. So by selecting single family, townhouse, and condo, it will only pull active listings. So then you can see here, these are all the ones in that square box I drew with EXP that are on the market. I say you try to find the ones that are the most recently listed. So you have a couple of July 2nds on here. And then if you want to look for either the highest price point, like this one in Golden for 1.2, that's an option. Or pick the ones closest to you. So we'll look at let's do this Firestone one because that's a good middle area. You want to select the MLS ID here, copy it. Then we go up to Playbooks on the left. Open Playbooks. Select company listings. Paste in that code, search, and then start promoting. There we go. So like on this one, in my buyers, I actually have two buyers that it says like these people could be interested based off of their search history and what they've been looking at. Nothing showed up in the email, so I'm gonna unclick the email there. Sometimes it'll generate an email in there if you have people with email addresses that are also looking, but it looks like I only have people with text set up. So I'll go ahead and hit send and schedule. So let's go text it to these two people with that thing there. The next thing is utilizing custom text code. I usually don't change anything with this. I just hit save changes. And that's using my smartphone number. If you don't have a smartphone number, I recommend looking at setting one up. I know it costs money monthly, but it is really helpful with KVCore for making dialer calls and setting up property boosts as well as Craigslist. So here's the property boost. You can hit the boost now options. It could take you to a different page. It's going to open up another tab. And on here is where you would enter your debit or credit card information. Waiting for it. As you can see, I have way too many tabs open. This is basically the information it's going to be using. I never change any of this. I keep it the way it is. I don't add anything. I just keep it just like that. I usually select the 3 days because most of these properties don't last longer than 3 days. So you just want it through the weekend. You add your credit card information and boom, post it. Now, if we are scheduling open houses, you can also do a property boost for an open house. So if you're going to be doing open house, I recommend property boosting the open house advertisement at least by Wednesday or Thursday if you're doing open house on Saturday. So you get a lot of people showing up. I'm not going to boost this property right now because I've already boosted one this week. But again, this is where you would do that part. You can go back to KVCore. So it thinks we did the property boost, so skip past that. This part here is where you can do some free posting. I like to select my North website, but you can post this to Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest. I do all three. If you have all three, do all three. So you just hit that button. This is how it pops up. Something's loading still. I like to switch this to my business page, but posting it to your personal page works just as well. And if you want to say something about the property, you can say it here. I usually don't say anything because I'm lazy. Just post to Facebook. And boom, that is a landing page from Facebook that people can click on. And it's a pretty cool landing page. And I post that to, and I do the landing page. I don't do the squeeze page for these. They're not as effective as the landing page. But here, I'll copy this link to show you what the landing page looks like. Come on. Oops. Copy it in there twice. Let's try it again. Because these landing pages are different than the normal KVCore landing pages. That is, they are driving people to sign up to enter their information to see it. So you see it says just listed and it has the address, has some information about the address, but doesn't give a property or anything. They have to enter their information to see more pictures and to see the price. So it really is driving them to sign up with you on KVCore, which is one of the things I think is actually really cool about these types of links through here. And again, I would post that to my Twitter. And yes, I have a Pinterest page just for this. On Twitter, I usually will add something because it's literally just the link. My computer is so slow today. There we go. Check out this beautiful home in Frederick or Firestone? Firestone. Tweet. And then jump back over here. Do the same thing for Pinterest. I do have a board created. It is simply called Homes for Sale. I should update it, probably say something like Homes for Sale in Colorado. And then I hit just save it to that. And it posts that. And if anyone is ever on Pinterest looking at homes, that is there. So one of the cool features that KVCore does is you can post to Craigslist. Now, this is why I encouraged you to look for homes that are an EXP. So you actually do have to add, the first time you do this, it's going to run you through on how to add a, what's it called? An add-on type of thing for Google Chrome, or I use Opera it automatically posts it to Craigslist for you. So it runs through this whole thing. I just hit post to Craigslist. It runs through the whole post automatically. Gets to this last page, and you can see this is what it's going to look like on Craigslist. And this is where that text phone number thing comes in nice, because people will text. They will text this to this phone number, and it will be added into your KVCore. Now, the way KVCore works, if you're using the business phone number, it should connect to you because that is the text code you have created. But just in case, because it's not your phone number, it's the EXP phone number, I just don't know if there's a 100% way to be sure that it's coming to you and it's not going on a round robin system through all of EXP. So then you hit publish. If you have a Craigslist account set up, like this one is being emailed to that because I need to verify that it is me that's posting it. I'll get that email and I'll be like, yes, that was me, and it's on Craigslist. And that is a really cool little system there too. So this is how you can post it. Again, like you saw all the things I posted to, and I did not do the property boost. If you do the property boost, it will help also. So then I hit done on the digital promotion. And then this one is for if you were representing the seller, which you're not, so you skip it. And then activate smart campaign, so you can go in and choose which campaign that you have in KVCore to use. I have one that's my custom buyer campaign I always like to use. Hit save, and that's it. That's the whole thing. So to show you guys, I mean, it says I only did 4 out of the 6 plays. That's because I didn't add a seller, and I think there's one other step I didn't do in there. So to show you guys, let's see, one of my good ones. I just posted this one this week. This is one I paid for a boost on. It hasn't done a whole lot yet. But this one right here, this one in Loveland I did back in May, was very successful. It's a lake property. So that's something, if you're able to find one that's unique, like a lake property or has property views, mountain views, if you want to post a listing from the mountains. I didn't pull a mountain area. But the idea is that you're not necessarily going to get clients from that part of town or that part of the state. It's really just getting people who are like, oh, wow, that's a beautiful house. I want to look at it, find more information. And you're adding those people to your database. So on here, I'll just click Playbook results. This was the 3-day ad I ran. I paid for the property boost, even though it doesn't show it. I don't know why. Paid for the property boost. I did the digital promotion. And you can see here I had 15 people that either checked it out, looked at it through the property boost. Looks like they were pretty much all through property boost except for this one. I think she was already in my sphere and looked at it as well. So this, I mean, that's pretty cool. A quick sheet. This is also pretty cool if you've created one. This is all the links. So if you want to just go and grab the landing page link and post it to LinkedIn or something, this is where you can easily find it. Property link, and my little screen here is covering up this other one, so I can't see what it is. But that is how to do the property boost with the playbooks on KVCore. Again, I recommend checking out the different classes on EXP for lead generation. I am always learning new things on there. The best place to find a lead, the best place to get your first lead is through your sphere. And it doesn't matter if your sphere is here locally or in another state. You need to reach out to everybody that you are a friend with, contact with, past classmates, teachers, people you went to school with, whatever it may be. You need to create that list of people. Try to get to 100 contacts that you have that you can reach out to. And there was a class, I know I shared it with you, Rihanna. I recommend everyone taking a look at it. The guy was phenomenal, but he was basically saying you ask for business once a year. Now you do follow up like every 2 to 3 months, just checking in. Hey, how's life? How's things going? Here's a life update for me. Here's what we're doing. But only once a year do you actually say, hey, do you know anybody that's looking to buy or sell? Because you don't want to be like once a week asking, hey, I need some clients, just once a year. It's all you ask. And then the rest of the time, you're just maintaining a relationship. You're maintaining a friendship. You're staying in contact. So that is my 2 cents for today. We didn't have a team meeting today, so I thought I'd shoot this video and send it to you guys to help with lead generation. Also, check out and start watching the Fast Start series. There's some lead follow-up and lead generation information in there as well. So if you need anything, let me know, and let's go get some leads.